working with CrossFields was very easy. You guys communicated things very well. We were able to have a layout of the office, and you understood exactly what I wanted in my layout. You gave us a couple options so we could even see if something might be more efficient than the original layout that I was thinking, and we did change it a little bit so that it did turn out even better than what I originally thought was mapped out in my head. Ask me another question.
Okay. What was your biggest concern about hiring a designer for your project?
Trust, and just knowing we would get the value out of what we would pay. And I feel with CrossFields, it hit it right on the dot. We got the value we wanted. We could tell we could trust you. Even my wife's good at deciding who she can trust or not, because she listens a lot, right? And she could tell just by talking with you guys over the phone that you guys cared about our situation, cared about what we wanted to do, and she hasn't steered me wrong yet, so good job.
So you just answered how you ease those concerns, and the key reason you initially chose us to help you. Why did you initially come to us?
So we initially came to you because we looked at a different website that I was recommended by another chiropractor, and they told us just to get the office design, and then that company would try to sell us all the furniture they make. And the chiropractor told me that I should just get the office design and then just try to decorate it myself and don't worry about the furniture they're trying to give me. So we looked at this company's website, and we did not like anything on the website that they had for examples. It was not what we were looking for. You know, we were looking more high-end because we plan on growing in this county we're in, and we plan on growing big and large and have a big office. So we looked at your guys' website. We just searched on Google. We saw your guys' website came up, and we saw that you guys design and help us through the whole process as a possibility. We weren't sure we wanted that at the time, but we saw your pictures that you had on your website, and there was so much more professional looking, clean looking, you know, not like a typical chiropractic office. We were looking for that spa atmosphere or that, you know, dentistry atmosphere where they have just fantastic offices, and you guys had those as examples in here, so that's why we decided to contact you guys.
Awesome. Do you feel like, okay, how did we do at meeting your expectations? Timely, design, and understanding your needs, flows? Kind of already answered that, but.
Yeah. Timing wise, everything was on schedule. We made our schedule as we needed to, and ask me.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Do you feel like we understood your needs and your flow and function from the function standpoint, not just the design standpoint?
Yeah, because I wanted my consultation room and the introduction video first, and then we'd move right down to the exam room for those new patients, and then after that would be therapy, and then we would adjust after that, and then they would cycle right back to the front desk, and the whole time they're still going to see our How to Stay Young room, where we show that video, and we teach and educate patients on chiropractic and how to stay young with chiropractic care. And so that visibility, especially with the How to Stay Young room, was spot on placement. And then we have the kids area right across from that in case a mom or a dad is getting the class, the kid can play there, they can still keep an eye on them if they need to. So you guys did a very good job with that.
Awesome. Okay. What do you think that building this office, you've experienced, you've been open a month?
Yep.
What do you feel like you've experienced already in this office professionally and even as a business financially?
So I've been open a month, and within the first week we were open, we had a lawyer call who works for a top biological company in the area and travels all over the place. We had a ER doc call, and we had a top sales guy for another company call, and that type of clientele in my other office, you know, was kind of hit or miss. And just when they came into, even if they came in my other office, they would not have that response of, wow, this is good. And even the ER doc came in and said, wow, congratulations on your new place. So, because he could just tell it was immaculate, and we did a good job working with you guys to design it, and it just showed more respect. So, they weren't second guessing anything I was saying. It was just,
You think they
trusted
respected
us.
you
Yes.
more?
Oh,
Yeah.
easily they respected us way more.
So if I had to put in conclusion that your new office has generated more of the image that you wanted,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
This is the image that you wanted. This
Yeah.
is the dream and the image that you wanted to portray.
Yeah, this is the perfect, I don't know how we could design it any better.
That's awesome.
And I have other clients too, where I was trying to get a regional manager for one of the banks in the area, and trying to get her to bring her kids in for the last 2 years. And finally she saw that we moved in. 2 weeks after we moved in, she called, got her kids in, and she's been seeing me too as well on a somewhat regular basis. And it was almost like pulling teeth trying to get her in before. So I think just that respect factor of when people come in, they say, wow. One patient even said, you didn't move up 1 step, you moved up 9 steps. So it's a very good compliment, and plus it boosts my confidence too when I'm speaking to patients too. And that's all there is. I mean, if you don't have confidence in what you're saying, it's not going to carry much weight.
And so having the surroundings around you that you're proud of have a lot. It's like wearing a nice suit.
It is like you need to dress on how successful you want to be, and your office should be the same way.
That's awesome. Any advice to any closing remarks? Anything you want to say?
If you aren't a designer and you're a chiropractor, you should hire somebody who knows what they're doing to help you. And CrossFields provides how much of them you want to use. If we just want to design and give us some kind of color schemes, we could stop there if we wanted to. My wife and I found it we were so busy with both our jobs that we didn't have time to start picking a bunch of artwork and other things like that, so we found it just way more beneficial. We went the whole 9 yards with you guys, and we're just happy because it all turned out immaculate. There's no way we could have done that.
We did the architectural, we did the engineering,
Architectural,
we did bids.
engineering, you guys supervised everything to make sure that it was done right. There were a few times where I wouldn't have known, based on our original drawings, that they were messing up, and you guys caught that in time to make sure that they didn't do anything wrong, and everything turned out exactly how we wanted. So
That's awesome. Okay. I think we're good.
I think it's a wrap.